Are you ready to embark on your homesteading journey and cultivate your own bountiful garden? I vividly remember the challenges of starting out as a novice gardener, but with time and experience, I've gathered a wealth of valuable tips and tricks to share with you. In this comprehensive guide, we'll cover everything from the essential tools you need to get started to clever space-saving techniques for maximizing your harvest, even in limited areas. Whether you're a seasoned green thumb or a curious beginner, there's something valuable here for you. Join me in exploring the fascinating world of soil health, discussing natural pest control methods, and discovering the joy of nurturing life from seed to succulent, homegrown bounty. Remember, there's no single right way to garden. Embrace the learning process and have fun experimenting. So grab your gloves, sharpen your trowel, and get ready to transform your homestead into a verdant paradise. Let's cultivate a garden that reflects your passion and dedication to the homesteading lifestyle. Are you ready to start your gardening journey? Tip 1. Let's talk about the essential tools you'll need to get started and ensure a successful harvest. First up, the hand trowel, your trusty sidekick for digging, planting seeds, and weeding those pesky intruders. Next, the garden fork, perfect for breaking up tough soil, aerating, and turning compost. Don't forget about gloves to protect your hands from dirt, thorns, and blisters while keeping your grip firm. And of course, the watering can, a gentle shower for your delicate seedlings and thirsty plants. Pruning shears are essential to keep your plants healthy and encourage new growth with precise pruning. Lastly, the garden hose, a must-have for efficiently delivering water to all corners of your garden. Remember, these tools are an investment in your future harvests. As your gardening journey progresses, you can always add specialized tools to your collection. Happy gardening! Welcome to Tip Hash 2, Know Your Soil. Just like a chef needs high-quality ingredients to create delicious dishes, healthy and fertile soil is crucial for growing tasty fruits and vegetables. One cost-effective way to understand your soil is through the Pioneer method. Here's how it works. Grab a clean glass jar and fill it halfway with soil from your garden bed. Add water, seal the jar, and shake vigorously. After 24 hours, distinct layers will form in the jar, revealing the proportions of silt, sand, and clay in your soil. By measuring the proportion of each layer, you can estimate your soil composition. Ideally, you want a balanced mix of all three components for optimal drainage and nutrient retention. This simple test empowers you to make informed decisions about your soil. Depending on your soil composition, you can make informed decisions to improve it. For example, adding organic matter like compost can enhance drainage and aeration in clay-heavy soil, while sandy soil might benefit from amendments that help retain moisture and nutrients. By understanding these gardening tips and tricks for its composition, you can create the perfect environment for your plants to flourish. Welcome back, gardeners! Today, we're diving into Tip Hash 3, Developing Your Soil. Let's explore the key practices to nurture your soil and pave the way for vibrant, healthy plants. Imagine your soil as a living ecosystem, teeming with beneficial microbes and organisms. These tiny helpers work tirelessly to break down organic matter, releasing nutrients that nourish your plants. Just like building a strong foundation for your house, fertile soil ensures a secure environment for your plants to thrive. Composting. Transform kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich gold for your garden. It's nature's recycling program, creating a valuable soil amendment that feeds your plants and improves soil structure. Mulching. Adding a layer of mulch around your plants helps retain moisture, suppresses weeds, and gradually decomposes, adding valuable organic matter to the soil. Cover crops. Plant these fast-growing crops during off-seasons to protect the soil from erosion and depletion. When tilled back into the soil, they add organic matter and improve fertility. Incorporating these practices into your gardening routine nurtures the lifeblood of your garden. Healthy soil translates to healthy plants with stronger immunity to pests and diseases. It's a win-win situation for both you and your flourishing crops. Happy gardening! Welcome to Tip Hash 4, Embrace the Power of Sunlight. Sunlight is essential for plant growth, just like how solar panels convert sunlight into energy. Plants use sunlight through photosynthesis to create their food. It's crucial to understand a plant's sunlight needs to place it in the optimal location within your garden. For full sun plants like vegetables, fruits, herbs, and flowering plants, aim for at least 6-8 hours of direct sunlight daily. Partial sun plants thrive in 4-6 hours of direct sunlight with some afternoon shade. Shade-loving plants like leafy greens and ferns prefer indirect sunlight. Before finalizing your planting scheme, observe your garden throughout the day to understand how sunlight patterns shift across the space. This will help you create a garden layout that caters to the specific needs of each plant. Embrace the power of sunlight to ensure a thriving garden. Hey there, ready to work some seed-starting magic? Let's dive into the basics of nurturing life from a tiny seed into a thriving plant. Select high-quality seeds from a reputable source. Consider starting with varieties that are known to be easy to grow from seed, like tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, and herbs. Fill seedling trays with a well-draining potting mix. Moisten the mixture, but avoid making it soggy. Sow seeds according to the package instructions, which typically specify depth and spacing. Gently cover the seeds with a thin layer of potting mix. Place your trays in a warm, sunny location, around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the soil consistently moist, but not waterlogged. A humidity dome can help retain moisture during germination. Once seedlings develop their first true leaves, it's time to thin them. This ensures proper spacing for healthy growth. You can either carefully transplant the thin seedlings elsewhere or use them to start a little herb garden indoors. Seed starting allows you to control the environment and extend your growing season. Plus, witnessing the miracle of germination firsthand is a truly rewarding experience. So, are you ready to start your own seed-starting journey? Welcome to Tip Hash 6, the art of watering. Watering is essential for plant life, but it's crucial to find the balance. The key is to water deeply and infrequently, allowing the soil to dry slightly between waterings. To reduce evaporation from the heat of the day, water your plants early in the morning. This helps ensure that the plants receive the moisture they need. Aim the water at the base of the plant, allowing it to penetrate the root zone. Avoid drenching the leaves, as this can promote fungal diseases. Don't rely on a set schedule. Instead, stick your finger into the soil to check for moisture. If the top inch is dry, it's time to water. Different plants have varying water requirements, so consider your plant's needs. By adopting these gardening tips and tricks, you'll master the art of watering and ensure your plants receive the perfect amount of moisture to thrive. Happy gardening! Welcome to Tip Hash 7, Befriend the Beneficial. Your garden is a bustling ecosystem, teeming with life not only in the form of your plants, but also a myriad of insects and creatures. While some insects may munch on your precious harvest, others play a vital role in maintaining a healthy garden balance. Ladybugs. These adorable beetles are voracious predators of aphids, mealybugs, and other garden pests. Honeybees. These busy pollinators are essential for ensuring a good fruit and vegetable set on your flowering plants. Earthworms. In nature's tillers, earthworms aerate the soil and improve drainage, creating a happy home for plant roots. To attract these beneficial creatures, consider incorporating these strategies. Plant a pollinator haven. Include a variety of flowering plants throughout your garden to provide a continuous source of nectar for bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Create a bug hotel or strategically place piles of leaves to provide overwintering habitat for beneficial insects. Skip the harsh chemicals. Opt for organic pest control methods whenever possible. Harsh insecticides can harm not only harmful pests, but also your beneficial garden allies. By nurturing these beneficial creatures, you'll encourage a natural balance in your garden, reducing pest problems and promoting a healthy ecosystem. Welcome to Tip Hash 8, Master the Art of Mulching. Mulch is a gardener's secret weapon, offering a multitude of benefits for your plants. It acts like a blanket, helping to conserve soil moisture by reducing evaporation, especially during hot summer months, which translates to less frequent watering for you and consistently happy plants. Additionally, a thick layer of mulch discourages weeds from sprouting, saving you time and effort in the weeding department. Mulch also insulates the soil, keeping it cool in the summer and warmer in the winter, creating a more stable environment for your plants to thrive. As mulch decomposes over time, it adds valuable organic matter to the soil, improving fertility and drainage. Apply mulch around your plants after the soil has warmed up in spring, and keep it a few inches away from the base of the plant to prevent stem rot. Mastering the art of mulching can significantly enhance the health and vitality of your garden. Try it out and watch your plants thrive. Nature has a way of working in harmony, and companion planting is a beautiful example of this. The concept is simple: strategically planting certain vegetables, herbs, and flowers together to benefit each other. Strong-smelling herbs like rosemary and mint can deter pests from nearby vegetables. Planting flowering herbs or borage alongside your vegetables can attract pollinators, boosting fruit and vegetable sets. Leguminous plants like beans and peas have the remarkable ability to fix nitrogen from the air and deposit it into the soil, enriching it for other plants. Here are some companion planting examples to get you started. Tomatoes. Basil is a classic companion, deterring tomato hornworms. Carrots. Onions can help keep carrot flies at bay. Squash. Marigolds repel squash bugs with their strong scent. By experimenting with companion planting, you can create a more resilient and productive garden while mimicking the natural world's interconnectedness. Tip #10. The art of harvesting. Remember, harvesting is not a one-time event. By understanding your plant's needs and picking strategically, you can extend your harvest season and enjoy fresh produce for longer. Harvesting fruits and vegetables when they are ripe is crucial for the best flavor and nutritional value. It's important to consult reliable gardening resources for guidance on the specific ripeness of each plant. For certain vegetables like lettuce and beans, regular harvesting promotes continued growth and production. This practice ensures a steady supply of fresh produce from your garden. Using the right tools for harvesting is essential. Sharp shears are ideal for snipping herbs and leafy greens, while a hand trowel is helpful for carefully digging up root vegetables. Harvesting is not a one-time event. By understanding your plant's needs and picking strategically, you can extend your harvest season and enjoy fresh produce for longer. Harvesting in the cool of the morning ensures that your vegetables and fruits are nice and crisp, perfect for immediate enjoyment or storage. Different fruits and vegetables have different storage requirements. Research the best storage methods to extend the shelf life of your harvest and enjoy fresh produce for longer. Tip #11. Composting magic. Compost is a gardener's gold, recycling kitchen scraps, yard waste, and organic materials into nutrient-rich food for plants. The composting process involves choosing the right bin for proper aeration, allowing efficient decomposition. Your compost bin is a feast for decomposers like worms and bacteria. Kitchen scraps like fruit and vegetable peels, eggshells, and coffee grounds are welcome additions. Yard trimmings, leaves, and shredded cardboard can also be composted. Avoid adding meat scraps, dairy products, and oily materials to your compost bin, as these can attract unwanted pests and hinder decomposition. Composting is a fantastic way to reduce waste and nurture a healthy garden ecosystem. Tip #12. Embrace the seasons. Gardening is a beautiful journey throughout the year. Here are some tips to embrace the changing seasons and keep your garden thriving. Spring. This is the season of renewal. Prepare your beds, sow seeds, and plant seedlings. Enjoy the fresh burst of life as your garden awakens from its winter slumber. Summer. The sun is shining, and your plants are growing like crazy. Focus on regular watering, weeding, and pest control. This is also prime harvest time for many vegetables and fruits. Fall. As the days shorten and temperatures cool, it's time to harvest the last of your summer crops. Plant cool-season vegetables like lettuce and kale, and start planning for your winter garden. Winter. Your garden might seem dormant, but there's still plenty to do. Protect tender plants from frost, clear debris from your beds, and use this time to research and plan for the upcoming growing season. By embracing the seasons and adapting your garden care accordingly, you'll ensure a continuous cycle of growth and harvest throughout the year. Tip #13. Learn from your mistakes. Every gardener, no matter how experienced, makes mistakes. The key is to learn from them and use those experiences to become a better gardener in the future. Here are some ways to embrace the inevitable learning curve. Keep a garden journal. Document your planting dates, successes, failures, and any observations you make about your garden. This will be a valuable resource for future seasons, helping you refine your approach and avoid repeating mistakes. Don't be afraid to experiment. Gardening is a continuous learning process. There's always something new to try, a different variety to plant, or a new technique to explore. Embrace experimentation, but remember to keep track of your results in your garden journal. Seek knowledge. There's a wealth of information available to gardeners, from books and websites to online forums and local gardening communities. Don't be afraid to ask questions, seek advice from experienced gardeners, and keep learning. Remember, gardening is a journey, not a destination. Embrace the mishaps as opportunities to learn, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a successful and resourceful gardener. Tip #14. Celebrate small victories. Gardening can be a lot of work, and it's easy to get discouraged if you focus solely on the end goal of a bountiful harvest. Here's the secret. Savor the small victories along the way. The miracle of seed germination. Witnessing a tiny seed sprout into a new plant is a beautiful reminder of nature's wonder. Take a moment to appreciate this small miracle and the potential it holds. The first bloom, the first flower on a vegetable plant, or the vibrant blooms of your ornamentals are a sign of your plant's health and a promise of future harvests. Celebrate these milestones and the culmination of your efforts. Overcoming challenges. Every gardener faces challenges, from pesky pests to unexpected weather events. But overcoming these hurdles and seeing your plants bounce back is a testament to your resilience and the power of care. By acknowledging and celebrating these small victories, you'll cultivate a sense of accomplishment and fuel your passion for gardening. Remember, it's the journey of nurturing life and the joy of connecting with nature that makes gardening such a rewarding pursuit. Tip #15. Attract beautiful wildlife. Your garden can be a haven not just for your plants, but for a variety of fascinating creatures as well. By incorporating elements that attract beneficial wildlife, you can create a more vibrant and balanced ecosystem. Here are some ways to welcome these beautiful guests. Plant a pollinator paradise. Fill your garden with a variety of flowering plants throughout the season, offering a continuous buffet of nectar for butterflies, bees, and hummingbirds. These pollinators play a vital role in ensuring a good fruit set on your vegetables and flowers. Provide food and shelter. Scatter piles of leaves or create a designated butterfly puddling area using shallow dishes filled with sand and water. This provides essential resources and shelter for various creatures. Think beyond flowers. Incorporate native plants that offer fruits or seeds for birds and small mammals. This creates a natural food web and attracts a wider range of wildlife. By creating a welcoming environment, you'll attract beneficial predators like ladybugs and praying mantises that help control pest populations naturally. The presence of wildlife adds another layer of beauty and intrigue to your garden, making it a truly magical space. Tip #16. Embrace container gardening. Here's what makes container gardening so fantastic. Versatility. Grow a wide variety of plants in containers, from herbs and salad greens to vegetables, flowers, and even small fruit trees. Mobility. The beauty of container gardens is their portability. Arrange your pots to create a delightful patio display, or move them around to maximize sunlight exposure throughout the day. Low maintenance. Container gardening can be a relatively low-maintenance option, especially when compared to traditional in-ground gardens. You have more control over watering and can easily adjust the soil quality to suit the specific needs of each plant. Choosing the right pot? Select pots with drainage holes to prevent waterlogging. The size of the pot should be appropriate for the mature size of the plant you're growing. Drainage and soil. Ensure proper drainage by adding pebbles or broken pottery shards to the bottom of the pot before filling it with a high-quality potting mix. Watering wisely. Since containers dry out faster than in-ground gardens, be mindful of watering needs. Water deeply when the top inch of soil feels dry. Container gardening is a fantastic way to bring the joy of gardening to any living space. Tip #17. Patience is a gardener's virtue. Gardening is a marathon, not a sprint. Growth takes time, and there will be days when you might feel impatient waiting for your seedlings to sprout or your tomatoes to ripen. But here's the secret. Patience is a gardener's most valuable virtue. Nature's rhythm. Respect the natural pace of growth. Each plant variety has its timeline, so avoid comparing your progress to photos online or your neighbor's overflowing vegetable patch. Focus on the journey. Gardening is a process filled with discovery and learning. Take the time to appreciate the small wonders, from the delicate unfolding of a rosebud to the intricate details of a ladybug's markings. Embrace the unexpected. Even the most experienced gardeners encounter surprises, from unpredictable weather patterns to unexpected pests. Learn to adapt, troubleshoot challenges, and view them as opportunities to learn and improve your gardening skills. By cultivating patience and following these gardening tips and tricks, you'll develop a deeper appreciation for the miracle of growth and the inherent beauty of the natural world. Remember, the satisfaction of harvesting homegrown produce or witnessing a flower bloom is all the sweeter when earned through patient care and dedication. Tip 18. Think beyond summer. Many people associate gardening solely with the warm days and sunshine of summer. But gardening doesn't have to end when the temperatures drop. With a little planning, you can extend your harvest season and even enjoy some fresh produce throughout the winter months. Here's how to think beyond summer and keep your garden thriving year-round. Plan for fall and winter. Select cool season vegetables like kale, spinach, and lettuce that can tolerate cooler temperatures. You can also sow seeds indoors for transplanting later in the fall. Season extension techniques. Utilize techniques like row covers or cold frames to protect your plants from frost and extend the harvest season for summer crops. Embrace winter gardening. In some regions, winter gardening is a possibility. Choose cold, hardy vegetables like Brussels, sprouts, and turnips that can withstand freezing temperatures. Thinking beyond summer allows you to maximize your garden's potential and enjoy a wider range of fresh produce throughout the year. Additionally, caring for your garden during the colder months helps maintain healthy soil and prepares your beds for the spring planting season. Tip 19. Preserve your bounty. The harvest season brings an abundance of fresh fruits and vegetables. But what happens when you can't eat it all fresh? Here's where food preservation techniques come in, allowing you to enjoy your homegrown goodness long after the harvest has ended. The canning craze. Canning is a fantastic way to preserve fruits, vegetables, jams, and jellies. This method involves sterilizing jars and lids, packing them with your produce, and processing them in a boiling water canner to create shelf-stable, long-lasting food. The dehydrating dance. Dehydration is another excellent preservation technique. Dehydrating fruits, vegetables, and even herbs concentrates their flavors and creates delicious, long-lasting snacks or culinary ingredients. The freezing frenzy. Many fruits and vegetables freeze well, allowing you to enjoy their freshness throughout the year. Blanching your produce before freezing helps to preserve its texture and nutrients. Preserving your harvest allows you to be resourceful, reduce food waste, and savor the taste of your garden throughout the year. Tip 20. Become a seed-saving superstar. Seed saving is a practice steeped in tradition and sustainability. Here's how you can transform yourself from a garden enthusiast into a seed-saving superstar. Choose the right plants. Not all plants are suitable for seed saving. Open-pollinated varieties, which produce seeds that will grow into true replicas of the parent plant, are ideal candidates. Isolation matters. If you're saving seeds from multiple varieties of the same plant species, ensure they are properly isolated to avoid cross-pollination. This will help maintain the genetic integrity of your saved seeds. Harvesting and drying. Allow your chosen plants to mature fully and their seeds to dry completely before harvesting. Proper drying techniques ensure good seed viability for future plantings. Related post, keeping carrots fresh and crisp. Seed saving empowers you to become more self-sufficient and cultivate your unique collection of seeds adapted to your local growing conditions. It's a fascinating way to connect with the cycle of life and the history of gardening. Tip 21. Looking to create a healthy ecosystem for your garden? Here are 3 ways to give back and ensure future plantings thrive. Recomposting kitchen scraps, yard waste, and finished garden plants creates nutrient-rich food for your soil, closing the loop and enriching the environment where your plants grow. Planting cover crops during off-seasons protects your soil from erosion and helps suppress weeds. When tilled back into the soil, cover crops add organic matter and improve soil fertility. Attract ladybugs, butterflies, and other beneficial creatures by planting pollinator-friendly flowers and providing them with overwintering habitat. These natural predators help control pest populations and maintain a balanced ecosystem. By giving back to your garden, you're not just nurturing plants, you're fostering a thriving community of life that will benefit your garden for years to come. Tip 22. Let technology be your garden. Guru gardening doesn't have to be a solitary pursuit in the digital age. There's a wealth of technological resources available to empower and inspire you on your gardening journey. Gardening apps. Utilize gardening apps to track your planting schedule, identify pests and diseases, and receive personalized growing tips based on your location and specific plants. Online gardening communities. Connect with other gardening enthusiasts through online forums and social media groups. Share experiences, troubleshoot challenges, and glean valuable knowledge from fellow gardeners. Gardening websites and blogs. Explore a vast array of gardening websites and blogs offering informative articles, instructional videos, and inspiring garden design ideas. Technology can be a powerful tool to enhance your gardening experience, connect you with a supportive community, and keep you up to date on the latest gardening trends and techniques. Tip 23. Embrace the unexpected. Gardening is an adventure, and sometimes things don't go exactly according to plan. Unexpected pests, unpredictable weather, or even a rogue squirrel can wreak havoc on your carefully tended plants. Here's the key. Embrace the unexpected. Problem-solving prowess. View challenges as opportunities to develop your problem-solving skills. Research solutions, experiment with different techniques, and learn from your experiences. The beauty of nature's imperfections. Don't strive for a picture-perfect garden. Embrace the natural imperfections and the unique character that a touch of unexpectedness brings to your garden space. Learning from every season. Every gardening season brings its own set of surprises and lessons. Embrace the ever-changing nature of your garden and allow each experience to shape you into a more resourceful and knowledgeable gardener. By embracing the unexpected, you'll cultivate resilience, gain valuable knowledge, and appreciate the unique journey that gardening offers. Tip 24. Celebrate your successes, big and small. Gardening is a rewarding pursuit, filled with moments of accomplishment and pride. Here's the secret. Take the time to celebrate your successes, big and small. The thrill of the harvest. Savor the satisfaction of harvesting homegrown fruits and vegetables. Share your bounty with friends and family, and enjoy the delicious rewards of your hard work. A flourishing flower bed. Admire the beauty of your blooming flowers, the vibrant colors, and the delicate details of each petal. Take a moment to appreciate the life you've helped to cultivate. A thriving ecosystem. Observe the diverse life forms that call your garden home, the buzzing bees, the fluttering butterflies, and the industrious earthworms. Celebrate the thriving ecosystem you've helped to create. By acknowledging and celebrating your successes, you'll cultivate a sense of accomplishment and fuel your passion for gardening. Remember, every triumph, no matter how small, is a testament to your dedication and care. Tip 25. Be a water-wise gardener. Water is essential for plant life, but using water responsibly is crucial in today's world. Here are some tips to become a water-wise gardener. Deep watering, less frequently. Aim for deep watering that soaks the root zone, encouraging plants to develop strong root systems. Less frequent watering promotes drought tolerance and reduces water waste. Mulch magic. Apply a layer of mulch around your plants to retain moisture in the soil, reducing evaporation and the need for frequent watering. Grouping plants by needs. Group plants with similar water requirements together. This allows you to water efficiently, avoiding overwatering some plants while underwatering others. Utilize gray water, where applicable. In some areas, you can use gray water, water from showers, laundry that doesn't contain harsh detergents, to water your plants. This is a great way to conserve freshwater resources. Check local regulations before using gray water. By adopting these water-wise practices, you'll conserve this precious resource, ensure healthy plant growth, and do your part to protect the environment. Tip 26. Sharpen your tools for success. Just like any skilled professional has their favorite tools, a gardener equips themselves with the right tools to make the job easier and more enjoyable. Here's how to ensure your gardening arsenal is ready for action. The essentials. Start with a basic set of high-quality tools like hand trowels, pruning shears, a rake, and a watering can. Invest in tools that feel comfortable in your hands and are made from durable materials. Specialized tools for specialized tasks. As your gardening journey progresses, you might consider adding specialized tools to your collection, such as loppers for pruning thicker branches, a bulb planter for easy bulb planting, or a hose for larger gardens. Proper tool. Care. Taking care of your tools is essential. Clean them after each use to prevent rust and disease transmission. Sharpen tools regularly to ensure they function optimally and make clean cuts. Having the right tools readily available will streamline your gardening tasks, prevent frustration, and allow you to focus on the joy of nurturing your plants. Tip 27. Infuse your garden with artistic flair by playing with color and texture. Combine plants with contrasting foliage colors and interesting textures to create a visually dynamic garden. Experiment with flowering plants, ornamental grasses, and colorful vegetables to add pops of color throughout the season. Don't be confined by traditional rectangular planting beds. Explore curved lines, create raised garden beds in unique shapes, or even incorporate vertical gardening elements using hanging planters or trellises. Let your garden design be as unique as your personality. Draw the eye to specific areas of your garden by incorporating focal points like a bird bath, a beautiful statue, or a strategically placed container brimming with vibrant flowers. These elements will add character and charm to your garden space, making it a reflection of your personal style and creativity. Tip 28. Become a butterfly bonanza buddy. Butterflies are not just beautiful additions to your garden. They're also vital pollinators that play a crucial role in ensuring good fruit sets on many flowering plants. Here's how to create a butterfly haven in your garden. Plant a pollinator buffet. Attract butterflies with a variety of flowering plants throughout the season, ensuring a continuous source of nectar. Choose native butterfly-friendly flowers like milkweed, coneflowers, and asters. Cater to caterpillar cravings. Butterflies start their lives as caterpillars, so don't be surprised to see them munching on certain plants. Provide host plants specific to the butterfly species you want to attract. Research which caterpillar food plants coexist well with your desired butterfly varieties. Sun and shelter. Butterflies love basking in the sun to regulate their body temperature. Create sunny spots with flat rocks or dedicated butterfly puddling areas using shallow dishes filled with sand and a little water. Offer some wind protection with strategically placed shrubs or fencing. By creating a welcoming habitat for butterflies, you'll not only witness their breathtaking beauty, but also contribute to a healthy and balanced ecosystem in your garden. Tip 29. Be a seasoned seed starter. Starting seeds indoors allows you to get a head start on the growing season, cultivate a wider variety of plants, and save money on seedlings. Here's how to become a seasoned seed starter. Choosing the right time. Research the ideal seed starting time for different plant varieties based on your local climate and desired transplanting date outdoors. Seed starting supplies. Gather your essentials: seed starting trays, a good quality potting mix, plant markers, and a grow light if necessary, needed for seedlings that require long daylight hours. Planting and care. Sow seeds according to the recommended depth and spacing for each variety. Keep the soil moist but not soggy, and provide sufficient light and warmth for optimal germination. The great transplant. Harden off your seedlings gradually before transplanting them outdoors to their permanent location. This allows them to adapt to outdoor conditions and reduces the risk of transplant shock. Seed starting can be a rewarding experience, allowing you to witness the miracle of germination firsthand. With a little planning and these tips, you'll be well on your way to cultivating a thriving garden from seed. Tip 30. Embrace the social side of gardening. Gardening can be a solitary pursuit, but it can also be a fantastic way to connect with your community and fellow plant enthusiasts. Here are some ways to embrace the social side of gardening. Community gardening. Consider joining a community garden. This allows you to share resources, learn from experienced gardeners, and socialize with like-minded people who share your passion for plants. Plant swaps. Organize or participate in plant swaps with friends and neighbors. This is a fantastic way to share your surplus seeds, seedlings, or even mature plants while acquiring new additions to your garden. Gardening clubs and events. Many communities have gardening clubs or host gardening events. You can pick up new gardening skills, connect with other gardeners, and find inspiration from cutting-edge garden designs by attending these events. By embracing this gardening tips and tricks and the social side of gardening, you'll expand your knowledge base, build friendships, and cultivate a sense of belonging within a supportive community that shares your love for the natural world.